Hi guys, this is Mattias, continuing to play Firestorm BR in Battlefield 5, and I have to say I'm enjoying it more and more. One of the things that I really enjoy about playing BR versus Vanilla is that despite the fact that you actually are very limited to what weapons you have to choose from, I actually experience a lot more variety to my choices of weapons compared to when I play the vanilla game. So yeah, as you may or may not know, at least for now we don't have access to all the weapons from the core game. As a matter of fact, there is a lot of weapons missing, but for me, the way that I pick and choose weapons, or the way that you loot weapons, and the way that I combine weapons in order for the weapons to work together, I happen to just choose weapons and use weapons that I normally wouldn't even play with at all. I guess the biggest difference is that in Battle Royale I find snipers to be much more useful. It's quite well known that snipers generally in BR games are really strong. Firestorm is no exception. And also in the very early part when you're constantly looting houses, shotguns are very strong. And me, both when I played Battlefield 1 and while playing Battlefield 5 Vanilla, I almost never sniped or used shotguns. So a lot of people have asked me, is there a lot of camping in Firestorm? And yes, there is. It is easy to prone in bushes and use the bipods of an LMG, and camping high grounds like this, it does happen from time to time, and you see a little bit of that in the beginning of this video. I also want to point out that if you feel like you don't see all that many wins on this channel, it's because my wins are something that I upload on my secondary channel as unedited highlights from Twitch.
Fucking sneaky. Imagine the risk I'm gonna have to take trying to get his loot there now.
For obvious reasons, having the high ground is normally an advantage, but it doesn't mean that when you're on the low ground you are completely defenseless. However, the amount of time you sometimes have to put in order to just take out one guy in this game, it just adds this very different flavor to Firestorm compared to Conquest or Operations.
Nothing.
Fact is, there is actually quite a bit of loot up here, and depending on what you're looking for, it might be worth the risk to climb up there. Now, so far, I haven't been able to make much use of vehicles in this game. I basically just use them for transportation whenever I want to get to a different area of the map a little bit faster than I would normally run. This is actually my first and so far only kill with a vehicle. So yeah, enjoy the ride.
Hello!
And again, the flare, such a useful tool, so pay attention to the minimap in just a few seconds here. Now, the reason why I went to this particular place is because this is one of the capture points where you can get a whole bunch of extra loot, quite a valuable loot, if you capture a flag. Very similar to how you capture a flag in Conquest in any normal Battlefield game. See, I'm checking around this flipped over truck here because for whatever reason it sounds like footsteps, but there's nobody here. Well, at least not yet. You will see soon enough how I have to fight another staghound. Now, the other day when I was streaming, for whatever reason, OBS crashed, and it crashed just at the end of a round that I actually happened to win. So by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the very end of that particular win. And again, normally, unless it ends up being a very slow and boring round, I'm going to upload basically all the wins on my secondary channel. So with that, I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. There's definitely more coming. I will be covering my favorite weapons, or should I say weapon combinations, soon enough. And yeah, thanks for watching.
But where does the loot go? I killed 2 guys and I can't loot either one of them? OBS crashed.
Really?
Yeah.
I run my OBS always in Administration.
Can you type to them in the chat that I know that it crashed and I'm gonna fix it? The stream will be up soon. And now they'll miss the end game. What the fuck? That is so bad.
Shit happens.
It sure does.
Are you busy fighting?
No. It's me and one more guy. It's the very end. Very end game. He is in some houses somewhere. There we go! Win!
Got it?
Yeah,
Yes,
I won.
GG.
I'm flanking. Maybe this is bad.
Yes, a scope.
Knocked one.
There's one on my mark. Two guys on my mark. They're
Killed one.
hit. One is going right. I think he's in the bush somewhere.
Yeah, I see one.
He's hit. Open, both guy there. Oh. Nice, they're distracting. I can
Yeah.
push around. I have 3 armor sheets. Ah, this guy is proning. What a nasty guy. Where's the other one? There's...
I think there's still one behind us.
Yeah, so dead.
Oh yeah, he shot artillery straight in the air
Maybe you're gonna die.
on his own position. Look, you see it? It's coming down.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, it's a single one.
Just stay away from that signal then, and otherwise, if we die to that one...
What is this random mortar?
Yeah, it's him. It's not random. He used it. It's that flare... Looks like a flare gun. Ah, he downed me. He's in the ditch there.
Oops, didn't want to smoke the...
I hit him twice with a
job.
pistol when I was down.